Previously on the Arias adventures.
Ransack their room or rooms, whatever the case is.
We really are the bad guys.
Well, I guess, hey, Carlos, do you want me to go check those items out?
Yeah. Can you check those out?
At the moment, presently here in the tavern, you only see Fiora and Alphorn. You don't see Blitz.
Hey, Fiora, where's Blitz at?
Well, she headed to the palace to check on Kat. Manny, you're upstairs, working on going through stuff?
Yeah, I just kicked off my boots and sitting kind of Indian style and just ritual spell, identify all the items.
When you go to put your hand on the doorknob, there's a knock at it.
I open it.
When you open it, you are stunned to find the figure of your mother standing in front of you, cloaked, but you recognize her eyes from underneath the hood.
Mom?
What are you doing here, Manny?
What do you... Wait, what am I doing here? What about you?
But it's not safe for you here, Manny. You have to leave. If you knew what was out there, dangerous things were out there, including myself, you would leave right now and not even worry about them.
I'm going to stay with my friends.
I'm going to start see if I can gather some information on what's going on with the castle. Maybe see if anybody has seen a woman with that snake tattoo around.
Knock on the door, and after a few moments, it creaks just a little bit as you see the hunched old form of Mabel from between the cracks, and she's just like, "Yes, who is it?" And you see her double check the bolt on the door and whatnot, and everything, and she's just like, "If you're speaking of who I think you are, then no names are needed."
Have you heard the name Lord Renauld?
He's something that goes far back into the history of Arias itself. He's something dark and powerful, possibly not even of this world. So you go and pop in on Tagoro. Tagoro, did you go straight to bed or were you doing anything?
No, I was just bathing, going to bed.
Bathing, going to bed. Yeah, so Roche or Lacaros, God damn it. When you check in on Tagoro, he actually is bathed and in bed. Kind of like sprawled out once again across his bed, comfortably snoring away.
And he's snoring. Okay.
Oh, yes. When his head hits the pillow, he's out.
I leave him a little note.
Okay.
Some words. I am still in the inn. Everything's okay. Just taking extra guard on Manny tonight. I am in another room.
Okay. You leave the note and head back to the human hunter's room?
Yep.
Okay. And then Rhodes, you head back into Manny's room. Manny, did you head straight to sleep or did you stay up for a bit?
Nah, I pretty much passed out. I feel like I
Okay.
drank to...
How about you go ahead and make me, Manny, a wisdom saving throw. Or a constitution. I'm sorry, constitution. My bad. That's what I want you to do.
So that was a 11.
Okay. Even though you are drunk and stuff, you have a hard time falling to sleep. You're not sure if it is a combination, if it's the strong dwarvish ale or whiskey you drank, or the emotions of everything you dealt with your mom. and whatnot, but you do have a hard time falling to sleep right away. And as you're laying there kind of tossing and turning, your neck starts to feel really cold and begins to ache. It's almost like when you sit on your hands for a long time and they fall asleep.
Hate that feeling.
Yeah, that feeling's on your neck.
I'm just like laying there like, go away. Trying to stretch it out.
Okay. You still have a hard time. And so you're actually still awake when Rhodes comes into the room later on at night. So Rhodes tries to tiptoe in to not wake you and whatnot, but you're still tossing and turning. And Rhodes, when you come in, you see him kind of like flip over in the bed, kind of like grunting and stuff.
Are you okay?
Yeah. My neck is feeling funny. I don't know what's going on.
Here, let me take a look at it. I'd like to do a medicine check.
Okay.
15 plus medicine plus 2, so 17.
You check his neck and everything. It looks, the tattoo, you notice a couple of things. The area around the tattoo looks slightly red, almost like skin irritation.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tattoo itself, before, the eye of the snake was just empty, like, the skin underneath. But you notice a little bit of discolorization in the eye of the snake.
I roll that, Manny.
Oh, that's strange.
And you can't be, I was going to say, and you can't be sure, but the snake almost looks a little bit larger.
Okay. I mentioned that as well.
Oh, that's... Do I feel like any... can I do like an arcane check to see if I feel anything like that? Or?
Sure. Besides the pins and needles feeling and the ache and the, irritation, you don't detect or sense anything else to your knowledge.
Fair enough. I don't know. It's just irritating. Very nummy. I just kind of like rub it and just, I don't know.
Well, you let me know if it gets any worse, okay?
All right. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on it. And maybe I won't do so much enchantment magic for a little bit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just relax, buddy. Take it easy. I think we're going to get out of town tomorrow.
Sounds good. We're going to help the Nikojin?
Yeah, I think we can... based on what Lacaris and I found, I think we can take out 2 birds with 1 stone in that regard. We could learn some more about Lord Renault and help the Nikojin, and then leave town just like your mom asked. Everybody wins.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get some rest.
Okay.
I'll get settled back in and try to get slim sleep.
So as Rode lays down to sleep, he quietly revels in the knowledge that he now has some large, dark force to hunt down and murder. And he's very excited about this. He's very, very excited about this. It's what monster slayers live for, after all, right? So,
huzzah!
Yeah.
Lacaros, do you you're staying up all night in the room to watch for anything?
More or less, yeah.
Okay. Was there anything you wanted to kind of do while you were staying awake, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna write a letter to Blitz.
Okay.
And Kat. Well, both of them in the same letter, and just give our condolences. Tell them pretty much everything we've learned tonight. That Lord Renault isn't who we thought it was. That he's even deeper and darker than we anticipated. Whether or not that has something to do with Carver, we're not sure. But we've got Aaron's we've got places we need to go to find this information. We know people that can give that may be able to give us the information that we need. We need to help the Nikogen, and at the same time, we can help you by finding out what's happened, and try to resolve it on our end. It's probably best if we leave. I know we're somewhat suspect in what's been going on. If we leave, that's less of a burden and worry on you. Thank you for all of your hospitality, your friendship. You've been great. We will be back at some point. We just don't know when.
Are you gonna leave it with Fiora and Alphorn, or what's your plan for making sure she gets it?
Yeah, in the morning, I'm going to leave it with Fiora.
Okay. Nothing happens throughout the night in the room. It passes. Morning, creeps on. There's that. Do you eventually let yourself fall asleep when you notice like nothing's going to happen, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I when I realize that something's like not likely to happen, then I just rest.
Okay. So when you guys all eventually start waking up and you reconvene down at the bar for breakfast, what are y'all doing?
Looking for Naomi and the Nikogen.
Yeah, I say we wake up, get all our stuff together. My understanding is we're heading out.
Yeah. So I say that we group up together here real quick. My vote is that we take the Nikogen to Menthalos where they wanted to go, and then we see while we're there if we can link up with the Highborn Council to get some information.
And Percy on the way.
Yeah, and I mean it's right there, and then from there we can spread out to either heading over to Ukraine or down to see Percy, as the case may be.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Your guys' plan is heading out. Tagoro, how do you react to that news of leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more breakfast and then I leave.
Okay, so
I'm running away.
Wait, what?
I don't want to go.
So as you guys are all having this conversation, realization that you guys are leaving and whatnot is kind of hitting Tagoro hard. So as you guys are like the three of you deciding on this yourself, Tagoro just quickly stands up and says that. And then are you dashing out the kitchen or the front door?
Oh, the kitchen door.
Okay, so you rush through the kitchen, you push past Alphorn and Fiora. Where are you heading at, buddy?
Oh, Fiora was there?
Yeah, Fiora was right there in the kitchen.
Yeah, I grab her hand. I take her with me.
What's wrong?
We're going to Pitt's place.
Who? Wait, Blitz?
Yeah. Shit. I don't know.
What is everything? Are you crying?
No.
Okay, so you two dash to, or you drag her to the workshop. The three of you kind of sitting shocked at the table. At this outburst, Alphorn comes out of the kitchen. He's just like, "Is he all right?"
I think so. He'll be fine.
I don't know. He's never acted upset. I don't even know if that's upset.
We really need to put a leash on him.
Well,
Maybe at some point. I don't know about that. If he'll let us.
So Tagoro, are you guys gonna chase after him or let him run away for now?
I guess we should go after him, huh?
Let him get it out of his system. Let's go get the Nikogen started on the day. It's not like Tagoro has a whole lot that he needs to pack up to get out of here.
Whatever he's got on him and wearing, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, exactly, right? So let's,
you guys are assuming that he's probably just going. I mean, he really only has one place to run the way, and that's basically,
he's going to come back to the pack. He's going to come back to the full of Karos. It's going to be fine. We're just he's going to have his moment.
So, Tagoro, you're rushing through the alleys and whatnot, and you come to the courtyard of the workshop. And Fiora is just like, what is wrong? Why are you upset?
We're apparently leaving.
Oh, you guys are for sure leaving?
I guess. I didn't get to make any executive decisions.
Oh. Well, I know the guys were talking about it yesterday.
What?
You were right there. Of course, you were eating soup, but...
Yeah, I was eating.
We asked you.
They know not to talk to me when I'm eating.
Does have
Okay.
a point.
So, you don't want to go?
Why would we?
Well, I mean, you guys took a job for the Nikogen, and it sounds like there's some important stuff. I mean, I don't know, but it sounds like there's a lot of important stuff going on that you guys have to deal with. So,
There's important
Yeah.
stuff here too.
well, I mean,
Oh no.
like
We have
what?
to find out like who blew up the building and all that.
Well, I mean, there's the palace guards to take the city guards who.
No,
were
they're
being-
incompetent.
I mean, I can't say if they are or not. I don't know
See?
personally.
See?
But that's not your job. I mean, that's not anyone's here's job except, the people in charge. Plus, Kat is, I guess, she's probably going to be in charge for now. So,
You're right. We should go talk to Kat.
what? But Blitz, oh my God, what?
Let's go find her. Go to her shop.
Well, Blitz's or Kat's workshop is here in the courtyard.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Okay, it's padlocked.
That's where Ramathorn is, right?
Well,
Knock.
Ramathorn's in the stables here at the workshop.
Knock.
If you remember, okay, so you knock on Kat's workshop.
Yes.
There's no answer. There's a couple of stable hands out in the yard, and they see you knocking.
Hey, where's Kat?
She's not here. She didn't come in this morning.
Okay.
And Fiora just looks at you. Yeah, remember she's at the palace because her whole family just basically blew up. The city's in mourning.
You're in mourning.
What?
Let's go.
Wait, to where?
To Kat's.
To the palace?
Why not?
But why?
She can hire us.
Oh, okay. What is happening?
I don't know. I don't want to go.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll go along for this ride, I guess. So we're gonna go talk to Kat now.
No, it's pointless, isn't it?
Well, I mean, why don't you just go back and tell your friends how you feel? If you want to stay, explain to them.
They don't care.
What do you mean they don't care?
They won't care.
I mean, they were caring about Manny looking upset last night. Why wouldn't they care about you?
No reason.
Okay. Clearly, you're a glass case of emotion right now. Why don't...
I gotta talk to Blitz.
Okay, calm down. Blitz is probably upstairs in her workshop in her
You're running.
office. God damn it, there's a lot of running going on. I'm a big gal.
I'm like the doctor. I always run.
Okay,
Call me Doogie Howser, MD.
you pull her upstairs. There's not very many people in the workshop today. You don't see the wizard with the jetpack or anybody else. But yeah, you get up to Blitz's office door and it's shut at the moment. Do you just burst in or what?
Of course. Yeah, no subtlety.
Okay, so you burst in, and when you do, you see Blitz was you hear like under her desk bang her head, and you hear it, ow. And after a few moments, she peeks her head up and kind of blinks in surprise at the two of you. Oh, Tagoro, Fiora, is this a surprise?
Hi, Blitz.
Yes.
We're leaving, apparently.
Just the two of you?
No, my group.
Oh, she looks surprised. Why?
Some Nico Jins hired us.
Oh, yes, the Nico Jin, the girl and her brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want to go.
Why not?
Because I want to stay here. You guys are fun. We made new friends.
Oh, that's adorable. Fiora, dear, how about you go downstairs and unlock the front doors in case anybody wants to come in, and I'll talk to Tagoro here. And Fiora just kind of nods, and she's just like, okay, I'll wait for you guys downstairs. And she closes the door behind her.
We'll be right back with the rest of the episode after a quick word from some of our other fellow podcast friends.
Hi, I'm Russ, and I'm the Dungeon Master for Prison Pals. We are a family-friendly Dungeons & Dragons podcast that features an all-LGBTQ+ cast. Our story follows a group of unlikely adventurers in a world filled with diversity and inclusivity. Episodes released bi-weekly wherever you find your podcast. You can follow us on Twitter @PrisonPals for more information. Miss Stars holds out her hands in front of her, facing her palms upwards, and says, "Fate, speak through me. Allow me to tell these people what they must know, what the future holds. Let me tell them that which will save them."
Hey everyone, your DM Cassie here. Before we jump back into the rest of the episode, we have kicked off our March Epic Loot Box giveaway. Make sure to check out our Twitter and Facebook pages for our giveaway posts. Just make sure to like, share, and comment for your chance to win some awesome gear to give you the advantage on your next encounter. As always, if you've been enjoying this episode of Party Advantage, please take the time to review us on your podcast platform of choice. Reviews really do help us spread the word and grow the show so that we can bring you even more exciting content. And whenever you find yourself wanting to know more about Arias and Farwind, please make sure to check out our website at partyadvantagepodcast.com. You'll find it full of character backstories, lore, maps, and much, much more. Thank you so much for listening, and now, back to the show.
Blitz just looks at you.
And okay, is it like a longing look? Is it a beautiful, like, what's she looking?
No, she...
Like, she just looks at me like,
This girl is so
do I
emotional.
do the head tilt, lean in for kiss? Like, you know, what
No.
what are we doing?
God damn it. Okay, let me finish painting my word picture. Jesus. So she looks at you after Fiora. She goes, okay, so why are you upset and what's wrong?
I just don't want to go. Everything, Fiora's here. You're here. Cat's here. Fiora's here.
Okay, that's good. Yes. But you took a job, didn't you?
Yeah.
You don't want to take the job now?
I mean, I don't care about money. I get by without money.
That's sweet. Well, make a perception check, Adam.
Wow.
20.
Okay, god damn. Son of a bitch. Okay, so
Why can't Xavier ever fucking roll this well? Tagora is fucking savant every goddamn time.
Maybe Xavier needs more of the Tagoro assurity.
yeah, maybe Xavier needs some of the Tagoro charm.
I curse your dice before you play Xavier.
That's what it is.
That sounds right.
So, so Adam, as you're trying to like get this point across, you of all people would have assumed she would be 100% on your side. And for some reason, she seems kind of slow on, the uptake here and what you're trying to get across.
Okay. Are you feeling all right today, Blitz?
Well, of course I am. Why wouldn't I be?
I'm just making sure. I don't know. I guess I just don't want to leave.
Well, of course you don't. There's so many wonderful things here that you've met and come across and all that. Yeah. Well, how about this? Have you tried talking and sharing your feelings to the others?
No.
Well,
You're the best.
did you say that to her or what?
Yes. I hug her.
When you hug her, and I'll go ahead and let you keep your perception check with this. When you hug her, you notice Manny's pocket watch is in her pocket. And kind of you see the chain of it and part of the top part of it kind of hanging out of her pocket.
Okay. Did Manny drop that? Pocket watch. Ain't that Manny's pocket watch?
Oh, it was in here. He had asked me to look at it for him. So that's what I was doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're always helping so many people.
I know. It's one of my best traits, isn't it?
It is.
Mhm.
Any luck with what I asked you?
With what? Which thing did you ask me? You guys have been so.
Are you serious? Like, what does she like? Is she serious? Like, what is? Okay, what's going on? Like, seriously.
She asked you which thing you were asking about.
You know what I asked you that one night about my parents?
Oh, yeah, that. I haven't heard anything yet on that, dear. Things take time. You just have to be patient.
Do you remember what I asked you?
Yeah, about your parents.
What about them?
The thing about your parents.
I grab her by the throat.
You grab her by the throat. Okay, and she starts struggling a little bit. When you do, her face seems to ripple.
I knew it.
What?
Oh fuck! It's the changeling. Oh, it's the changeling. Oh.
What the fuck?
Or it's Manny's mom.
No.
So
Choke the life out of her. Actually, bring her back alive and we use Cone of Truth on her.
The changeling could be Manny's mom. We don't even know.
Adam, hang on just a second.
Okay.
Oh fuck, this is not good.
On his own. Have we caught up with
Adam,
him
you
yet?
rolled a backup character, right?
Adam doesn't roll backup characters.
You're right. He is backup characters.
So, Adam, I need you to make I gotta find something that I can use because you have your hand around her throat. So, as you're choking her and whatnot, I need you to make
I'm I'm not letting go. Like I put like my other hand on her neck, and I'm like, I know who you are. I don't remember your name.
She's struggling, and she's just like, I'm Blitz.
No, you're not. Where is she?
I need you to make a reflex save.
Reflex. What is that? Just a dex? I don't see
Oh,
reflex.
Dex. God damn it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking
Okay.
3.5. My bad.
Oh, you.
Okay, yeah.
not good.
You, a burst of force just kind of like pushes forth from her, and you go flying back and hit the door behind you as she drops to her knees and starts coughing and trying to regain her breath. And you see her hair shift from like the stark white with the blue tips to almost like a very like pale grayish white. The blue ends disappear, and you see her face start shifting from, the fair skin to, again, a very pale skin, and you see the changeling's face looking at you. And for a moment, she has a look of fear, and then she just looks at you and smirks, and her face ripples back into the form of Blitz, and you hear Blitz's voice come from her, Fiora, help!
I pull out my axe. I'm ready to kill the bitch. It's morphin' time.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I go to attack her.
Okay, roll an attack.
It's an 18 hit.
That hits her, yeah. Yeah, you slash her.
9 points of damage.
Yeah, you slash her right across the the top of her right shoulder, and it comes down across her torso and everything. And she lets out another scream in the voice of Blitz and whatnot. And you hear Fiora pounding up the stairs quickly. You have one more turn of something to do. And she's just spending her turn screaming for help. So what are you doing?
I'll make another attack. I gotta destroy this bitch.
Okay, go ahead. Son of a bitch.
Nice.
Okay.
11 points of damage.
Oh my god.
So you slash her, and again, with this second attack, how are you attacking her? Like, where are you aiming for? What are you trying to do?
I mean, I guess I'm just aiming for a torso again. Trying to bring her back, but like incapacitate her to the point where she won't be able to do magic.
Gotcha. So she crumples to the ground and whatnot, and blood just starts seeping from underneath her. And you are looking down at her. She looks dead in your eyes. However, she doesn't shift back into her changeling form. In fact, she still is Fiora, or not Fiora. She's still Blitz looking.
Oh, god damn it.
And whatnot. And as you raise your weapon again in preparation or checking her out, Fiora bursts the door open. She's like, what the fuck is going on?
I gotta kill her.
What?
She's bad. The thing.
Whew, Blitz?
Yes.
She like gasps, and she pushes you aside and sees the figure of Blitz just pooling with blood, and she bends down to check, her pulse and whatnot, and she turns to you, and you see she has like crazy rage in her eyes. What did you do to Blitz?
I'm just like, it's the changeling.
She quickly moves behind you and whatnot, because you still have your weapon out, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to kill.
Yeah, so since she sees you're still in attack mode and she sees Blitz and whatnot, she's going to come around and try to do like a chokehold or to knock you out.
Okay, I'm still. It's like it's the changeling. It's the changeling.
That's going to be a nat 20 to hit you.
Okay, did I not like get it out in time, or
To what?
tell her it was the changeling?
Yeah, no, you didn't get it out in time. Our Fiora moves really fast for her. She's pretty dexterous, so yeah, she quickly, just as you were starting to say that, you feel a really heavy thunk of metal behind your head as you crumple to the ground.
Well, shit, guys.
So yeah.
Can I say I touched her boob on the way down?
Who? Fiora?
Yeah.
Slide hand check.
You know what? I
You know,
guess?
it was the whole like trying to get her off me, and then as she knocked me out, like my hand went like from her, like, you know, like knocking her arm to like her face, and then it went down, and it was like, oh.
It's a reverse Sandlot, is what you're saying. That, you know, where in the Sandlot you're not really unconscious, and you get the cup of feel, and now you get the cup of feel, but you are really unconscious.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I mean, I can roll the damage, but I mean, Fiora hits really hard, and if you really weren't putting a struggle up, you were trying to like plead with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, I'm trying to like,
Yeah, she got you pretty quickly. So you're down and unconscious. And yeah, the changeling, yeah, you're super whatever that
oh no,
was.
that was to see if this was maybe a kink, and I like being choke. It's not.
Oh,
It is not.
You rolled for kink, is what you're trying to tell me right now?
Yeah, you know, no one knows what their kink is until they have it happen to themselves. I was making sure this wasn't Tagora's kink. It is
Do you
not.
add anything to that?
No, even yes, on
You,
number, so
you have,
with odd
you
number,
have
so.
floated
Okay.
this nobody knows their kink thing like theory several times now, and I'm starting to get really curious. Like,
No, so I have this discussion with someone all the time, and a good friend of mine, and you know, and he's actually the one who came up with it. Shout out to you, you know who you are. But yeah, it's seriously a thing. You actually probably people don't really know what their kink is, and it got me thinking. I'm like, that is so fucking true. So now with my D&D
Jesus
characters,
Christ.
I do that. I roll. Is that a kink? And this is not.
And as DM, I can verify that he always does this shit.
Jesus.
I wonder what
Yay!
Xavier's kink's gonna be.
So, real quickly, I'll jump back over to you guys to tie this all up in a nice bow.
I hope Tagoro's okay.
He's fine.
So-
He's fine.
I'm assuming you guys were getting or someone was heading to talk to the Nikojin, or were you guys going to pack up your shit here first?
I was going to go talk to the Nikojin to say, hey, essentially in the light of yesterday, I think it's best that we make a move sooner rather than later to get you guys out of here.
Okay.
And then I was going to start packing up my stuff and see if we can get Sir Ramathorn all hooked up to the cart. And
Yeah,
So-
get the cart going. Set up all the goods.
Yeah, I grabbed all my stuff in the morning and was headed towards Ramathorn because I knew Tagoro was not going to leave without Ramathorn. So I figured that's probably the safest bet to go where he is. Probably check the stables first, and then check around, you know, in the workshops.
Okay. Alrighty. So, let's see where I want to go first with all this. By the time you guys, what are you rolling for now, Tagoro?
Nothing.
Okay.
Seeing
Jesus.
if I got a sleep boner, and I did not.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
That's not how it works. All right.
Maybe not your world, but my world it does.
Okay, shut up. All right. So Rhodes was heading to Naomi. Manny, you said you were doing what again? I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'll just go with the Karos because I want
Okay.
to get the cart all together.
Gotcha. So by the time you guys finish doing your stuff at the tavern and then making your way over, it's been about, say it, because Rhodes is off checking on the Nicogen and whatnot. So by the time the two of you make it to the workshop, there are royal guards around the front and whatnot. And there's also city guards.
Oh, crap.
And there's also a big ass, like completely boxed in type, kind of like a wagon, like an old police cart type deal. And you see a smaller covered cart that is just it's one of those kind of like open wagon type deals. And you see there's a white tarp covering something soaked in blood. And you see Fiora talking to one of the royal guard. And her face just looks pale and she just looks completely upset as she's discussing things with one of the guards.
Run up. Fiora, what is going on?
She looks down at you and looks at you, Lacaros, like she looks pissed and upset.
Where's Tagoro?
He killed Blitz.
What do you mean he killed Blitz?
She's dead, and she points to the cart.
Do we see Blitz?
Wait, did I actually kill her?
I go over to the cart and I look.
You head over to Adam. We'll get to you in a second with your question. You're unconscious right now. So, Lacaros, you kind of numbly walk over to the cart and pull it back. And you see the corpse of Blitz lying there. And you see these huge, horrible gashes, deep and dark, across her chest, just soaked through. And there's, still blood just soaking the tarp that was covering her and onto the...
Can I make an investigation or perception check to see if I can tell if this is really Blitz? Because I would doubt that he would really actually try to kill her. So I'm a little suspicious.
You can. While you're doing that, Manny, what are you doing?
I'm kind of like... And I'm also looking around.
I trusted you guys. I thought you guys were actually cool folk. I thought he was actually cool. And he killed her.
Wait. No, wait. There must be a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
Tagoro,
no.
I've known Tagoro for a long time. He doesn't just kill people for no reason. Trust me.
Trust me. Orcs do kill people for no reason. I know firsthand, okay? And that's saying something.
Okay, but where's Tagoro? Settle this. Trust me.
She points to the big covered boxed-in wagon.
We're going to figure this out, okay?
Sure. Weren't you guys supposed to be leaving town today, too? Was this your guys' plan? Was to just, turn on somebody who showed you guys hospitality and kindness and now just bail and leave everything?
Well, of course not.
Are you sure? Because... I don't know. It seems like since you guys showed up here, a lot of stuff started happening.
Look, we don't know what's going on. Let us figure it out.
Whatever. I don't even care. She just turns her back to you and just ignores you guys. Lacaros, what did you get on your check?
Which one can I do? Can I do investigation or perception?
Investigation would probably be the best one.
Okay, 18 then.
Yeah, this looks like Blitz, and she looks hella dead. You don't sense any or see anything that indicates otherwise. The gnomish features and everything that you've known about Blitz these past 3-4 days now, this looks to be her, and she looks dead.
Manny, this really looks like Blitz to me. Do you have anything to check this body? Because I really hope this isn't Blitz. If it is, we're in a lot of trouble.
I mean,
Please tell me you have something, Manny.
like magical?
Yeah, magical something to. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
why
other than
to
identify,
kill her.
Can't really. I mean, I could detect magic or identify, but other than that, I can't do much else.
What do you detect magic? Maybe there's some sort of magical screen or something, or I don't know. We've got to figure something out. We can't. If this is
Well, sure, yeah. I'll close my eyes for a few seconds, and I'll actually cast.
The only thing you detect magically on her is you notice a little blip in her pocket, and you see your pocket watch.
Oh, my pocket watch.
why would she have your pocket watch?
Well, I asked her to fix it for me.
But why would it be in her pocket?
Maybe she's gonna return it to me. I don't know.
Is it working?
One of the guards comes over and is just like, "Sorry, gentlemen, but we have to kind of move things along."
Of course. Now, about the one that.
The half orc, you mean?
Yeah. Where is he?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but he's been taken under custody by the city guard. This is a serious charge, so.
Yeah, I understand.
We understand, but he's a friend of ours, and really don't think he's something like this. I know it seems like it, but there must be something off.
Well,
magic, possibly. I don't know.
Until we're able to complete a thorough investigation, he's going to have to remain in palace and, well, in city custody. So that's the law of the land.
Can we?
And there's no way we could bail him out, or
not for something serious like this. Blitz Lockriddle is a very Blitz Lockriddle is a very prominent member here in this city. Murder like this is taken extremely seriously. So
I understand.
Of course, yes.
We are very good friends of her. Or we're
we'll allow you guys to offer you're able to offer, character whatever on the guy, but other than that, we can't release him. Not for something like this. Sorry. But if you'll clear the area, please. We've got to lock the workshop down and begin our investigation. So until then,
I understand.
You'll excuse us.
Okay, can you?
Where are you going to be?
It may sound like a favor, but I'm not trying to ask a favor. Just, I know him. He's not capable really of doing anything like this. He may be a half orc, but he's one of the most timid creatures I've ever met. We've been with him for years. This is. I only
Listen,
asked,
we're just doing our job.
I know. Just look into it really carefully. There has got to be. There's something off. This just isn't right. We're somehow being set up for this, and I mean, between everything that's been going on, it's not right.
You seem like a nice couple of guys. So this is all I can tell you. The orc over there, he indicates to Fioria, walked in on him with a bloody axe standing over Miss Lockriddle. He was babbling on about how he had to kill her. If you have a problem with that, then that was what we got out. So if you have a problem, then I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, we have a witness placing him literally right there in the middle of it. And we have a body.
Okay.
So
I understand. We'll talk to her if we can, if she'll let us.
Now, if you'll excuse us, you can check back later. Perhaps by then he'll be awake, and when we're done questioning him, we'll maybe allow a brief visit. But until then, he's under city custody. So we have to get things moving along here. If you'll excuse me, fellas.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
He
course.
returns to the rest of the guards.
Am I going to be okay?
What's that?
Am I going to be okay?
No, you're gonna be somebody's prison bitch.
Like I said in the chat, this seems an awful lot like making a murderer. I'm being set up.
Yeah, there's something fishy about this.
Yeah, there's something crazy going on. All right, so there's two things I'd like to.
Okay, so
One thing.
go ahead.
The first thing is I'd like to see if my pocket watch is working.
It appears that it is still the same as when you left it with her.
Okay, so it's still off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll put that in my pocket.
You see, the only thing of note is before I said that it always looked like the times were kind of like ticking, like kind of sporadic, here and there. It would just seem kind of like glitchy and weird. When you take a few minutes to look at it, you see that it seems more jumpy with the hands in time. But other than that, you don't notice anything else.
Okay, and then next, as I put that in my pocket, sending stone.
Okay.
And tell Road
Okay.
what happened.
So, Rhodes, you are almost to the Ollie Block workshop when you get a sudden message from Manny.
Well, shit.
And I tell you.
So, Manny, how do you start that convo?
Okay, hey, buddy.
Hey.
Manny again. So, we have a problem. We don't understand, but Blitz is dead, but we don't know if it's the real Blitz or not.
Okay.
Tagoro killed whatever it is.
Oh, fuck.
And Fiora thinks that he killed Blitz. So I tried looking for magic. There was none around.
Well, there's a simple way to figure out what he at least saw. We can get either a cleric or a mage of the magistrate to cast Zone of Truth on him, and then have him tell the story. He won't be able to lie.
That is true.
Do you tell him that the only problem with that is he's now under city custody?
Yeah, he's under city custody.
Yeah, but
still,
they're investigating.
Probably would do that. Mm-hmm. They'd probably do that.
Well, we just need to follow up and make sure that they do. I mean, I can cast it myself, but I imagine that that'll be seen as
fishy.
Yeah. So,
all right.
But I think that if they have their own spellcasters, which I'm sure that they do, I'm sure they have somebody who can cast that spell to at least find out what Tagoro thought he saw.
Right.
I'll be right there. Where are you guys?
Lock riddles.
All right, I'm on my way.
So do you just completely bypass stopping at the Ollie Blocks?
No, I stop in and give them a quick update and tell them that as soon as we get to Goro sprung to be ready, that we're all going to get out of there.
Are you just telling the Nico Gen, or are you?
Oh, I'm not saying a damn word to get or lend.
Okay.
Yeah, I am not saying anything about that right now. So.
Okay.
Protect my Ramathorn.
Oh yeah. So the brothers and Naomi, they all look concerned. They're just like, yeah, we can just duck out on our own. If things are looking not good for you guys. No offense, and this is talking. No offense or anything. We've appreciated everything you've done, but I don't know if I feel safe sticking around now with more of this hanging close by.
I understand. I would probably make the same decision in your place. I passed them the 30 gold that we took off of I took out of the room of the ones that were hunting them. And I say, at the very minimum, here's a little more to add to your stores, and there shouldn't be anybody looking for you for a little while. If you end up sticking around a little while longer, we're more than happy to go with you. But I do understand if you need to bail.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. But again, thanks for everything. Naomi starts to try to say something, but he just gives her a look and shakes his head, and he
Cock block.
heads into one of the other rooms. So do you try to say anything to her before you leave, or do you just leave?
I just look at her and I say, good luck. You know where to find me. And then I walk off.
Thanks for joining us for the Arias adventures here on Party Advantage. Come join our community over on our Discord channel and hang out with the cast and fellow fans of the show by following the link in the episode description. You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook using @PartyAdvantage to check out fun posts, polls, and special announcements. Lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you stay current with all of our episodes on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Come back next week for the Farwind Saga run by fellow DM Rob Kerr. Will the party find an advantage on their next encounter? Only one way to find out. See you then.